Hello YouTube. So I'm going to keep this video very short, very simple, very sweet. The title is not clickbait. The tournament has been cancelled. So a TLDR of the situation is that because of backlash for a bunch of recent events that the tournament organizer has been going through, he hasn't been in the best mental and physical state, and as a result, he wanted to take a step back from the competition and put everything on hold. So, if we were Brazilian citizens, this wouldn't really affect us much because we would only have to wait maybe 1, 2, maybe even 3 months until the tournament would to actually unfold and everything would be fine. But the problem is that our team isn't. This Brazil trip is probably, for most of us, our first and our last Brazil trip. And as a result, having the tournament cancelled pretty much ruins everything, for lack of a better word. So now I could sit here and I could talk for hours about how it's unfair. I could talk for hours about how maybe something could still be done, like they should still be looking at this, looking at that. But at the end of the day, talking won't get us anywhere, right? So I'll just tell you what we're going to do. Not only our team, but also a lot of other Brazilian teams were super excited for this event and super excited to show off their skills in a 5v5 format. And I'm going to give them just that opportunity. So I am currently in the works right now of organizing a Discord server where all of the team captains from all the Cibao participants and even some that were eliminated in the past are going to be a part of. And essentially what's going to happen is I'll try to make my own version of the Cibao, which I'll call the Brazil Showcase, right? Because at the end of the day, our primary objective coming here was to show our skills against the Brazilians, but also showcase the Brazilians as a region as well, right? So we're going to be, over the next few days, organizing with a bunch of team captains. We're going to be communicating schedules and all that stuff. And even though it won't be under the name Cibao, and even though it won't be the big streamer Baiano that will be like hosting it and casting it and doing all this stuff, there will still be a competition that will find its way to fruition. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was bummed out when I heard the news. I mean, bummed out is like a bit of an understatement. But as crazy and as messed up as this might sound, I'm used to things not going right, Like, I'm used to things just not going the way that you plan. I'm used to things just not being the way it was meant to be. And so, even though this has been a tournament that's been running for 11 years, no problem, and even though this is like the first year that any kind of issue like this arises, it's like I'm not caught off guard by it, if that makes sense. So mentally, I'm actually doing like okay. Mentally, I'm just like trying to find avenues for us to still steer this in a way that could be fun for all the viewers, Brazilian and NA and EU alike, from all the different communities. And I think we're going to have something good cooking up because I've been talking to my girlfriend as well. And she's been telling me about her as well as a few other like big Brazilian female content creators would be down to like do co-streaming of the event. So we're still going to have an event, right, essentially, hopefully. But it just won't be under the name of Cibao. Is essentially what this video is meant to convey to you guys. Now, I don't know exactly when the event is going to start. I don't know exactly how long it's going to last. The only thing I know is that I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm going to be working on organizing everything right now. I'm going to be working on getting all the team captains together. I'm going to be working on creating a schedule. I'm going to be doing all the behind the scenes stuff. And honestly, I think it could be pretty interesting. So anyways, I know that this wasn't the communication that you guys were hoping for from the event. But I also hope that it gives you guys hope that something will still materialize that will still be insane. Because if there's one thing about me, with all my negative faults, with all my negative traits, all my bad characteristics, everything about me, right? If there's one thing that I have, it's initiative. And that's why, like right now, I just see a bunch of people that were planning on playing and now they can't anymore. And I'm saying like, well, just because they can doesn't mean they won't, and then I'll try to organize something, okay? But yeah, so a bit of bad news, bit of good news, bit of who knows what the fuck's gonna happen news. But yeah, I know that this also isn't like the normal weekly vlog where I talk about things and stuff, but it's just because this has really been like big, I guess, like shadow right now. So I'm gonna have to work on getting all of this stuff sorted, and it should be good. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys all for the support during the Brazil trip. So far, the scrim videos have been doing insane, and I just want to thank you guys all for actually being a part of it. And yeah, I mean, listen, all I'm gonna say is hold on, because I'm sure something crazy is gonna be happening. But anyways, when you guys see this, we will probably have more information. I'll be releasing it on Twitter and all that stuff. So if any of you guys follow me there, then you can keep up with kind of what's happening. And yeah, anyways, so that being said, I hope you guys all have a great rest of the night, a great rest of the day. Hope you guys all subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys all for the next video. Peace.